In this video, I'll be helping you with the math topic called Use Place Value to Write Whole Numbers. We'll be looking at these two examples taken from the OpenStax pre-algebra text. Starting with this first example, we're asked to write each of the following numbers using digits. We have two examples here, A and B, and the OpenStax textbook also provides these how-to instructions for using place value to write a whole number, and we'll go through these instructions while doing example A. For step 1 in these instructions, we're told to identify the words that indicate periods and to remember that the ones period is never named. So our words here are million and thousand. For step 2, we're told to draw 3 blanks to indicate the number of spaces needed for each period and to separate those periods by commas. So for million, I'll draw 3 places, add a comma, 3 places for thousands, add a comma, and 3 more places for the ones. And then for step 3, to name the number in each period and place the digits in the correct place value position. So starting with millions, we have 53. So in the millions period, we would have just 53. So I'm noticing that I won't need that first blank. But then in the second period, the thousands, we have 401. So 401 would be 401. And then in the ones period, we have 742. 742. Now that we have this written out, we can remove those blanks, and we have written that number in digits. So we'll move on to part B. And following those same steps, in step 1, we will be identifying the words that indicate the periods. We have billion, million, thousand. So for step 3, we'll draw blanks for each of those. 3 spaces for the billions, period. 3 spaces for the millions, period. 3 spaces for the thousands, period. And 3 spaces for the ones, period. Then for step 3, for each of these periods, we will write the digits in their designated 3 spaces. So first, 9 billion. In the billions, we only have the number 9, so I won't need those first 2 blanks. Then 246 million. So in the millions period, which is next, 246, followed by 73 thousands. So in the thousand period, I only have the number 73. So I would need to include that 0 as a placeholder. And then for the ones period, we have 189, which is 189. So our number in digits is written out here. And we'll follow these same instructions for the next example, which says that a state budget was about 77 billion, and we're asked to write that budget in standard form. We have billion as the only period, so 3 spaces for the billions, but we have to include the smaller periods of million, thousand, and ones. So we've done step 1, step 2, step 3 is to name the number in each period and place that in the digits. This is 77 billion. So in the billions period, we would put 7, 7, and then all of the remaining periods would just be 0, since no other numbers are mentioned. And then removing the blanks, we would have this number, which is dollars, written in standard form.